What's up, guys? We're live in Vegas. I wanted to do this in studio, but I have to go to our stream at Jody's Corner tonight. But I wanted to give you guys a quick recap of the Universal presentation. It was epic. The presentation actually was very impressive, and I wanted to give you guys an alert. I think we're live. I'm making sure it works. I just did this quick. Hopefully you guys catch this. They did a really amazing presentation, unlike the other studios, where I really feel like they cared about the movies. So Universal, I gotta give you props. You did a really good job, even though they weren't all there, the talent and such. They really wowed with their presentation. The way this whole thing works is they are presenting to theater distributors and the like. And so what they did was they got their talent on camera. They had like Matthew McConaughey to introduce Sing 2, which looks cute for my kids. I know they're excited. I'm excited. They had them introduced via videos and then video intros, and then each actor sort of did what theater means a lot to them. And so they went and then introduced like a theater worker at all these amazing theaters across the country. And it made it a very more emotional and genuine presentation that I was really impressed by. So Universal, I think, did a really good job given what they had to work with. They showed a lot of stuff. I got to remember. So they started out with Sing 2, which, again, family film, but I'm a huge U2 fan. I love that they got Bono in this. I'm a fan of that. And they gave us sort of the sequence, probably spoiler of the end, with him doing With or Without You with Scarlett Johansson. Nice emotional moment, looks very cute, looks epic for the kids. That's clearly going to be a huge hit for them in Christmas. They went second with Halloween Kills. So they started with their sequels. I forget the people who came out. One of the executives made a point that yes, we have 2 sequels we're very proud of, but we're really focused on our originals. So they showed the Halloween Kills straight out the gate, number 2, and it was awesome, guys. Halloween Kills, Jamie Lee Curtis introed the footage, and it looks incredible. All the survivors of all the Halloween movies unite to try and take on Michael Myers. So we got extended footage, and I can't wait. I can't wait to see this movie. It looks so good. Has the spirit of the original. And she obviously hyped that the third one is coming, and she hopes to be there in person for CinemaCon on Halloween Ends. Hold on, make sure I can see some of your chats as I'm talking. Halloween Ends, which will be next time. And then they jumped into a bunch of other, I'm going to try and remember everything they showed us. They showed us a lot of original stuff. The standout for me was Michael Bay's new movie, Ambulance, starring Jake Gyllenhaal and Yahya Abdul. I'm sorry, I'm still learning his name, but from Watchmen and stuff. He's playing Morpheus in the new Matrix. They play adopted brothers, and they basically have to rob a bank. Hard times and money, and obviously it goes wrong, but it's done Michael Bay style, but I thought with a little bit more nuance. It looked like they were mentioning movies like Dog Day Afternoon and stuff, and French Connection, and I gotta say, if Michael Bay had made one of those movies that we saw a lot of footage from it felt like that, which was I was really into it. I don't always love when Michael Bay goes crazy with his cutting and everything, but this felt a little bit more slower, but still sweeping cameras and amazing action that only Michael Bay does. So I'm kind of excited for an original caper thriller from that. So kudos to them. Ambulance footage looked really great. We saw Marry Me, which is a new J-Lo movie with Owen Wilson, and it looks so weird, but I know my girl's gonna love that one. But she's playing a character like herself. We saw the first trailer for that. And she's like, I don't even want to explain. I don't know how to explain it. She's marrying some big star on a streaming night, and then she finds out right as they're supposed to go out and propose that he cheated on her. So she decides to marry Owen Wilson, who's holding a "Marry Me" sign in the crowd, and chaos and funny ensues. It looks weird, but I think it's going to do really huge for J-Lo fans. My girl being one. They also showed us, I'm trying to remember everything now. So they also did a presentation with Focus. I want to talk about the highlights that I'm remembering. What stuck with me the most? They showed us Jurassic World Dominion at the very end. I'll tease that's coming. But they showed us a movie from Focus. They showed us one called Belfast, a black and white film from Kenneth Branagh that looks actually really touching and important to him. He introduced that. They showed us Last Night in Soho, the new Edgar Wright film. They showed us a longer trailer that Edgar introduced. Edgar being everybody, Kenneth Branagh, they all were coming out talking about how important theaters are for Universal and for the cast that came out. It was clearly very personal for them. And you could tell that not only the studio, unlike Warner Brothers, I'm sorry, Warner Brothers, I feel like you all phoned it in. I don't mean to be mean, but as a viewer, I didn't believe you when you said you cared about theaters. You might be under the stuff, but you should have addressed it then and say, listen, we didn't have a choice. What we, I guess it's hard to do, but Universal clearly was owning it. They showed us Last Night in Soho looks cool. You've seen the trailer. Edgar Wright gave an intro. But the one that really surprised me was Robert Eggers' The Northman. Holy crap. He did The Lighthouse, right? He showed us footage. It's not done. He made a exclusive sizzle reel for us at CinemaCon, and it's like a gritty Viking movie. And I got to tell you, I was pumped when I saw the footage. You guys are going to want to... That Mark, even Focus Lady was like, this is a lot more action than we're used to at Focus, but you guys are going to be amazed by this. He's still color correcting, so what we saw wasn't finalized. But holy crap, The Northman... Keep that on your list. The footage was, I loved it. What's his name? Skarsgård from True Blood. Alexander, the younger one, not the it clown and not the old one, Stellan. He was amazing in it. It looked really great. So he's in it, and then Ethan Hawke as a crazy old Viking. Guys, that one looked cool. That one looked really fucking cool. And then on top of that, Ethan Hawke showed one called The Black Telephone, which is a new film from Scott Derrickson. Ethan Hawke for the first time is playing a bad guy, and he set it up, the clip, and we got to see it. Looks really spooky and scary about a guy who dresses up as a magician. Ethan Hawke's a guy who dresses up as a magician and wears a clown mask and abducts kids. And so one kid's stuck, and the movie is about the previous victims trying to coach the kid on how to escape. It looks really scary and actually really well done. So then we saw, I'm trying to make sure, there was one called The Bad Guys. It was an animated film. It wasn't finished. We saw a trailer with like animatics still in it. Sam Rockwell and others are like the big bad wolf, a tarantula, a snake, and they're there playing sort of the bad guys, but the wolf, Sam Rockwell, saves someone by accident. And when the old lady is nice to him, it's like, you're such a good dog, and pets him. It's a really cute kind of scene where his tail starts wagging and he fluffs up like a dog would. And he's like, wait, what if we could be good? And so it's like one of those animated tail. It looked cute though. I think my kids would really like that one. There was so much more. I'm trying to remember it all. I did. There was one from that was the one from Anthony Ramos. He introduced that. I'm trying to think who else introduced everything. If I'm forgetting something, it just wasn't as memorable as everything else I'm telling you. I think it was 8 that they showed us. I talked about Belfast. I talked about Edgar Wright. I think that's everything. So overall, like, it wasn't done. But then they did Jurassic World Dominion, but which I'm going to get to in a second. Did I forget anything? They did a whole thing on Fast and the Furious, really pumping up how much money that made and how that saved movies, which is true. And then they told us 2023, get ready for the next one. But they made Vin Diesel and all of them did a clip. Overall, it was just a really good presentation. I really actually enjoyed the presentation and liked how real it all felt. Oh, it was the 35-5 with Lupita Nyong'o and Jessica. I forget, I'm messing up the title. The chum in chat. That's the one I'm missing. They're like female assassins from all across internationally, and they team up to fight. It's like from the Bourne producers, and it actually looked 355, I think it's called. It did look pretty cool. It was some good stylized spy thriller action. I liked it. I did like it. Everything they showed us, it looked pretty solid. Anyway, I'm teasing. The big reveal at the end that surprised us was Jurassic World Dominion footage. So we got a behind-the-scenes look. Colin Trevorrow finally, and all the cast giving interviews. And guys, it looks sick. It looks sick. So basically, they finally explained, which we sort of knew, but the whole premise is: could dinosaurs in the society we currently live in, could they exist? And then Colin Trevorrow goes, no. And they showed these scenes of the raptors running through the city, and that megalodon in the water getting a ship. It looks fucking sick. I'm telling you, I've heard good things about Dominion. I don't think we are prepared yet for how big that movie's going to be, but we're finally going to get like a Jurassic World where all Jurassic World and Jurassic Park unite. There was an epic shot with Chris Pratt, Bryce Dallas Howard, and the original trio behind them, and I loved it. I cheered. I was like, yes. It looked so sick. Dominion, guys, I'm telling you, as a movie fan, because they also played with the heartstrings, because as they were showing it, they were showing clips of Spielberg back on the set of Jurassic Park, and like that's the movie for me that like made me really fall in love with movies. I saw that when I was like 13 in the movies. I saw it probably 100 times that summer. I think a lot of people did, And I like Jurassic World. Many of you know I fought for Jurassic World against others because I thought it was fun. I didn't love the second one as much, but it really feels like they're gonna give it due, and I hope, like they did with Ghostbusters Afterlife, which, guys, get ready for that one. I told you to look forward to that one. This one looks like it's gonna have the respect and the action and a premise that finally like sums it all up together. That I was impressed. We didn't see a lot, but we saw some really cool shots of the raptors running through the city and stuff, and I was like, yes, please. I got really excited, and I love all the cast is back. They were all excited. They're all like, you guys have no idea. I'm really pumped. That one blew my mind. So get excited if you're a fan of Jurassic World. Extinction, Dominion, I think, is going to be Colin Trevorrow's way to get back and say, I wasn't a fluke. I wasn't a fluke. Ignore Book of Henry or whatever that nonsense was. Sorry, Colin. Ignore that one. I got screwed by Star Wars. I got something to prove, and I think he's going to prove it. I'm rooting for him. I'm rooting for you, Colin. So overall, Universal, I got to give you props. I thought it was a really good presentation. Sony probably showed... The fact that Sony showed us all of Ghostbusters still makes me think Sony won. I'm just because. But I said I got to give Universal high marks. I think they did a really good job with this presentation. So everyone who worked on that scenario, the sizzle, bravo, all the people involved. Shot well, emotional, pulled on the heartstrings of movies, showed the importance of movies, and I just believed you. So bravo to Universal, really fun presentation and focus. That's what we got. I might be missing something, but clearly, sorry, I'll put it in the description. Check my description or my pinned comment. I'll be like, oh, right, my reaction to this. But pretty much that's the main gist of the best stuff that we saw. But I'm going to go live, Jody's Corner, and we're going to be live tomorrow night for the finale in Vegas, Thursday, 9 p.m. Thank you, sir. I'm heading to the suite right now, guys, because we've been streaming all week, and we're doing a meetup tonight. If you are in Vegas, meet us at 10 p.m. Vegas time by in the main lobby at the Bellagio. See, the Bellagio. I'm walking in now because we're going to do a meetup. I know a lot of you didn't make it last night. You're going to be there. We're going to walk the strip. It's going to be amazing. So excited to meet more of you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Check out all the other coverage I've got. We'll be on Jody's Corner tonight. That's when it's going to be wild, so not for the faint of heart. And then tomorrow night, we'll have a finale on Popcorn Planet, wrapping out our suite parties. So thanks to everybody who's been watching. Love you guys. What movie out of all the ones I told you about are you most excited for? Tell me in the comments down below. Like, and Steph, the Alter Nerd, subscribe to her because she's been helping me offline because it's way harder to do this remotely. It's so much easier to cover these events when you're live. In fact, I gotta put my mask on. They're very strict here. But finally, here it is. So thank you guys for watching. Dip out. Catch us live tonight. Catch us tomorrow. And if you're in Vegas, come meet us at the meetup. 10 p.m. Meet us in the lobby of the Bellagio. We'll meet you down there 10:15. And then we're gonna head out and have some fun tonight. Get some more. I've been drinking too much, but we're partying. It's fun. But you're all here in spirit, and I may stream live tonight too. I may stream live because I know a lot of you can't come, so you can partake with us and have some fun. I'll do it. I'll post it live, and then I'll members only it. So check us out. There you go. Thumbs up, Universal. Good work, everybody. See you tonight. Woo! It's gonna be crazy.